Hey friends, so we're gonna have another one of those like chat about random things that happened on the internet and such while I get ready, because I'm gonna film a handful of videos today and I haven't put on makeup yet and I need to. So let's just
jump into it.
And also I'm gonna be playing with some new makeup. It's gonna like be just a hodgepodge of things. I'm gonna be using the Zodiac palette from Cosmetics. I actually really like keeping this sleeve because it keeps it extra secure, you know? And then I finally got the Clionadh Cosmetics Aftershock highlighters in the mail this week. I was very excited about that. Took a bit, but they're a small little company and oh my god, they're so pretty. Like this color Electro Cute. Oof. This is Circuit and this was Electro Cute. I don't know if you can even see that, but we're gonna be using those today as well. So let's just have a chat, shall we? What do I want to put on my face? I just moisturized a little bit ago, so I'm gonna put on my foundation first. I might get kind of toasty, so I might end up taking my sweater off. Who knows? How's everybody doing? I haven't filmed in over a week because this week was a little, crazy. We were filming my television show this week, and so I haven't had any time to film or do anything, really, because I was at work late and then just tired, stressed out, just generally not ready to do anything creative besides work-related stuff. So it's been a bit odd this week. Needed to recharge. I needed to take a day of doing nothing, finishing watching The Umbrella Academy, because I did that yesterday and it was kind of anticlimactic, to be quite honest. Like the ending was a little bit like meh. I don't know what y'all thought. I feel like it took a really long time to build up to, and then it was just kind of like, okay, like we kind of knew it was coming, but I don't know, like so much, it took so long for the build up, and the payoff I feel like wasn't what I wanted. Is that just me? Who else feels that way? I hope it's not just me, because then I'll feel like a dick. Sound off in the comments what everybody thought of the ending of The Umbrella Academy. Eyeshadow primer! Yeah, so I finished that yesterday, and I had a nice little lazy day with the boy. We just watched TV yesterday, and went to Red Robin, because sometimes you just want some pretzel bites and a cheeseburger. Who else loves Red Robin? Sound off in the comments if you love Red Robin. So what are we gonna talk about today? The internet has been a weird place this week, as per usual. Something that I've noticed, and something that I have been wanting to talk about for a bit. I mean, I've been wanting to talk about like stan culture for a while and like how bad it is, but I didn't want to directly just piggyback off of Hannah's content this week, so maybe later. One thing that I did want to talk about that really kind of pissed me off. What am I gonna put on my eyes? Well, I'm gonna start with a little bit of the Virgo. I have no idea what I'm putting on my eyes today. Something that has kind of come along with the kind of mass demonetization of channels, you know? Like people getting, maybe not necessarily just demonetized, but getting their comments turned off. I've noticed that a couple of family channels and channels that feature
children
gotten comments turned off. People like Colleen Ballinger, who milked the hell out of her pregnancy for YouTube views, which I have my own feelings about. But she's been really, really vocal about how shitty it is that YouTube has decided to punish creators for commenters who were creepy. If you did not know, there was a handful of videos that were found where like commenters would post like timestamps in the comments that were essentially putting the kids in compromising positions so that pedophiles could find those said timestamps. So very creepy shit, okay? The creepiest of things. So YouTube went into overdrive and we're like, okay, we're gonna like delete all these comments or demonetize these videos, yada, yada, yada. And that's what happened. And I've seen a bunch of people just get really mad about it. They're like, why are we punishing the creators when all I wanna do is put my children in YouTube videos? if it's an unpopular opinion, I really hope it's not. I don't think people should be putting their kids in YouTube videos at all. That's just my thing. Because most of the time, the kids don't consent to having their whole lives broadcasted on the internet. And why? Like, how would you feel? I'm so glad that I grew up in the era before YouTube, but cause
Holy shit.
I cannot imagine being my age 15 years from now. Oh my God. Everybody's lives are just gonna be on the internet. Like, from the time you were born, your parents are just broadcasting all of your life on the internet. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's not use our children for views and for clicks. Like, why do you need to be putting your kids' gymnastics videos on the internet? Like, that's just weird. If those videos get a lot of views, you have to know. Like, you have to know. It's not just like kids who are really enthusiastic about gymnastics. Nah, there's creepy dudes who are clicking on the videos. So maybe don't put the kids in the videos because of the creeps, you know? Like, I'm all for, like, not giving creeps power and not, like, bowing down to, like, other people's mistakes, but, like, are your kids? Like, be a parent, please. Be a parent and then make videos of yourself. Don't put your kids on the internet. Like, it's such an obnoxious thing. What do I want to put on my eyes now? I have literally no idea what I'm gonna do today. Put a little bit of the Leo shade. Ooh, that is a lot more dark than I think I expected. But particularly this week, a family vlogger, Cole and Sav, which that sounds like a brand of skincare that you put on your feet to keep it soft, or like something to flush out your colon. I don't know. Like, they're the cringiest YouTubers I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of different commentary channels make videos about them in the past when they got married, and it was just like the cringiest, stupidest thing I'd ever seen. They have 2 kids. They have one kid that was, I guess, Sav's kid before they got married, and then they had another one, and
Oh my god, family miracles.
they posted a video on April Fool's Day, and apparently it was supposed to be a joke of them telling their young daughter that she had to get rid of her dog. And she cried like any child would, because nobody wants to get rid of their dog. Like, what? So people were mad about it, rightfully so, because not only are you manipulating your child for views, but like, that's traumatizing, to say the least. That's very traumatizing. I can imagine. Not only having your parents tell you that you have to get rid of your dog, but then to be like,
psych.
What? What do you mean, Dad? What do you mean we don't have to get rid of the dog? Oh, it was all a joke. It was all just a prank, bro. Already I have a problem with family vloggers in general because I think it's child exploitation. We'll just put it that way. It's obnoxious, it's exploitative, usually it's fake. It gives kids who are watching unrealistic expectations of what children can get away with. I've seen a ton of videos. I think like Cody, Danny, Drew, everybody's made videos about family vloggers and how cringy they are and how generally shitty the content is. And it's always like channels that are like family oriented, but the only videos that actually get a lot of views are the ones where like kids are up to antics, and it's just like,
we stole our dad's credit card and bought $200 of V-Bucks.
or whatever, and then dad's not mad. So kids are watching at home, they're like,
Oh, I can totally do that, and that's not, we won't get in trouble because, like, Dad wanted the V-Bucks too.
no, not okay at all. Let's see how this works. Ooh, okay, yep, I'm happy about this choice. Wowie zowie. This is the Cancer color, by the way. Ooh, pretty. I'm happy with this decision. Ooh, that's really pretty. Anyway, where was I? So parents are using their kids for views and then they make money from it, which is weird. So this week when that whole thing went viral, Cole and Sav pranking their kid. That's shitty. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't make that something that gets a lot of views or something that YouTube doesn't push. Maybe don't do that, YouTube, okay? Maybe let's just not make videos with kids viral when it's not on like the kids app. And the kids app in and of itself is a weird slippery slope that I don't even want to get into right now because
Holy shit.
It's a weird rabbit hole of recommendations that just escalate very quickly. Okay. Speaking of pranks, though, that was a good segue, Abby. Such a good segue. Another thing that went viral this week, I saw it and I'm like, do people think this is real? Like, do people actually think that this is real? Ya boy Prank Invasion, who fucking H3 has been exposing since the very beginning of his channel. Like, okay, a little background. Prank Invasion is a channel that would do like kissing pranks where he would like go on the street, like man on the street type thing, where he would be like, let's play rock, paper, scissors, and if I win, we have to make out. Like,
Pranks, right?
it was always fake. Like, it was always fake because Ethan actually like found an actress who Prank Invasion, I think it's Chris is his name, would hire to be in these videos. So like hot girls that he would hire that he would get to make out with after losing rock, paper, scissors. Content. This was years ago. This was at least 3 years ago, and he's done all kinds of weird shit like mommy makeout day. I make out with my sister's best friend. I make out with pregnant ladies. Make out with whoever. For one reason or another. It was gross, manipulative, exploitative, fake prank content that was not real. And that was pretty much proven years ago. Now, Prank Invasion, I guess, was off YouTube for a while. For probably, like, YouTube demonetized a lot of his videos and, like, took it down a bunch of videos. And he was, like, in YouTube purgatory for a while. I don't know. Ethan hadn't talked about Prank Invasion in a bit until more recently. And there was a video that went viral. It was a clip from one of his videos where he made out with his actual sister. Now, do I think that was his sister? Absolutely not. Does it make it any less creepy? No. Incest. Content clickbait.
I made out with my real sister? What?
He didn't do that. And it's so funny seeing the reactions on Twitter. People are like, oh my god, I'm vomiting in my mouth. Holy shit, this can't be real. How did they do this? Oh my god. And it was hilarious because there were a handful of people being like, y'all, you know this is Prank Invasion. Like, this ain't real. This is fake. It was obviously gross and not a funny joke because it's not funny. But the part that was funny was the fact that people didn't realize who it was and didn't realize that he has a history of like faking pranks. He's like Joey Salads, but instead of like race baiting, he's like making out with randos. Like, it was just the weirdest thing. I don't even know. Like, I wasn't as up to date with internet stuff this week because I was so focused on work. We had a crazy week. I will tell you that. We had big crowds of bands and just a lot of things were going on, and I didn't get to keep up with things. Like, I used to kind of keep up with internet news by watching Phil DeFranco's videos. I have kind of stopped watching them more recently because I feel like it either gets really kind of drama alert type stuff where it's just like YouTube thing that, like, in the larger scheme of things doesn't matter at all, or when he talks about political stuff, it just annoys me because Phil is so centrist. And also the comment section is a cesspool because anytime somebody remains very centrist, when they say anything that is remotely liberal or things that liberals would agree with, the comment section gets real toxic. So I don't bother commenting things ever anymore on his videos because I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna get destroyed, and I don't really feel like dealing with it. Like, I have commented and then got a ton of responses and then just deleted my comment before because I'm like, this is useless, this is pointless. So because I haven't been watching his videos as much, I haven't really been in the know as much. Like, when Jeffree Star got his factory burgled this week, like robbed, I had no idea that happened until like a day or so later. I'm like, wait, what? He got concealers stolen? I don't even know anymore. I can't keep track up with this shit. Like, people sometimes will leave me tweets or they'll comment, be like, oh, did you see this? And I'm like, nah, I did not. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I think I'm only subscribed to, like, the only drama channel that's like specifically a drama channel. I mean, I know like Hannah talks about drama, like Smoky Glow. That's where I get most of my information about drama things because she's not a toxic person. I love her. But I think the only drama channel that I'm actually subscribed to is Petty Page because I like her personality. I think she's funny. But other than that, like I don't subscribe to any drama channels. Like I subscribe to commentary channels, like a lot of commentary channels. And I watch them and I subscribe to them. So that's kind of where I get most of the like drama information because they look at it from a different perspective than like a quote unquote drama channel. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I don't really watch drama channels. Like I've seen a couple of T-Spills videos because it's like beauty drama related things and I like to stay a little bit more informed about that stuff even though it's usually really stupid. I'm like, wait, Jaclyn Hill did what again? I don't know. Or Jeffree Star did what again? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't pay attention a lot to drama things unless we talk about it in the group chat. Usually my friends and I have a group chat. I usually don't know what's going on. I like to say blissfully ignorant about YouTube drama things because there's too much happening in news and political world that I need to pay more attention to, and usually it makes me feel really shitty about the world, but you know, it's my job to stay informed and everybody should stay informed unless it completely destroys your mental health. In that case, clock out for a bit. But I was also on my period this week, so I was very irritable. It was great. I was on my period, my legs hurt, my knee hurts, my foot hurts. I was just tired. Oh God, this is a great time this week. Take a little blush here. I haven't done the bottom half of my eye. Bottom half? I don't even know what I'm saying. I wanted to play with some new makeup today and show you some of my crystals too, because I have a handful of new ones that I've purchased. Oh boy. Okay, it's getting way too toasty in here. I'm taking my sweater off. I got these earrings today too. I think it was Moon Femme. I'll post a link to her Instagram in the description. But I've really been loving this palette, to say the least. Been really enjoying it. I haven't worn it as much this week just because I've had to do my makeup a lot more at work. And it's not the most easy to travel with, you know? Yeah, I got to host the show that I work on this week. I got to get up and introduce the bands. So if I can find any clips from it, I will include it here because it's very cringy. I've been trying to get more adventurous with like the blues and the purples. I feel like it's a really pretty color combo that I don't rock enough. I don't know how I feel about like blue and green together as much, but blue and purple I feel like I can rock with. But, I mean, with all the blue and green palettes that have come out lately, who knows? There's so many blue and green palettes. Oh my God. This wasn't going to be like a talking about new makeup releases at all, but it's kind of weird how there's like 3 different palettes that have very similar color schemes. I mean, I guess everybody was just kind of on the same wavelength. Like nobody copied one other person because they came out at the same time, and like palettes take a long time to develop. But it is interesting looking at like the Jeffree Star icy blood frozen cold-blooded blue-blooded, I don't even know what it's called. The new one, the blue one, like that one is very similar to like the Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette, as well as the Icy Betch from Tarte. And if I were to get any of them, I would get the Menagerie one because the Tarte one looks kind of like bland, and I don't support Jeffree Star, so it's interesting looking at all 3 of them. Also the Menagerie one's the cheapest out of all 3 of them as well. Electro Cute.
Oh,
This fucking color, it's so pretty. It's like a peach. It's got like a pink and kind of goldy shift to it. Very gorgeous. It's very pretty. I like layering Fuse on top of it because Fuse is a bit more like straight up pink. I just love these colors. Oh, I love it because like when I look straight on, it doesn't have like a white cast because I guess there's like no base shade to these. It's just kind of like a shift. It's very cool. And I love that the packaging is all like handmade. I posted a picture on Instagram if you guys want to go check it out. All the packaging came very well wrapped, very safely mailed. Everything was just really well put together and like so purposeful. It was just really lovely to see. And the fact that everything is handmade, like it's hand painted, it's hand pressed. These are handwritten on here. It's just so pretty. Ooh. It's similar to Cube from the Subculture palette, like in tone, but it's not as like as white of a base. So it's more just pink, which is very pretty, and I'm very in love with it. Okay, so what do I want to put on now? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I did want to show you a few some of my new crystals. I went to this shop last weekend in Tacoma when I was wedding dress shopping with 2 of my oldest friends. They were looking for wedding dresses, not me obviously, but I was there for moral support. And I went to this shop downtown and I got this lovely amethyst heart. Ugh, I love it. It's so pretty, and like the top here is super smooth, and then it kind of just digs in like a geode, and it's just really, really lovely. And then I got this piece of labradorite, and that stands on its own. And it's got this really pretty like blue kind of gold reflectiveness of it all. Ooh, it's so pretty in the camera. Ooh, so gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty. And then I went to a market today where a lovely woman by the name of Tanya, who has her own crystal company, who has her own business. I'll post a link to her Instagram and her website below. I bought some stuff from a booth that she had today. And this, I believe, is a zebra jasper, a green zebra jasper. I don't have any other pyramids, and I actually don't have anything else that's this really pretty color of green. It reminds me of like the Cascade Mountains, you know, like it's just really, really gorgeous. I don't know. I really liked the color scheme, how it kind of like faded into like a darker green. Another jasper. This one's a polychrome jasper, palmstone. It's so pretty. But it's really pretty. It's got all these nice little like shapes in here. I got a few pieces of aragonite because they're really inexpensive and they're so cool looking. Like it looks like an exploding star because it's just got all these like little pieces that are coming out. Like it looks like in an animation where it's like everything is round and then there's like all these different like pieces coming up, just rocks expanding. Like, oh, that one particularly is really cool. I got this lovely little fluorite tower. So pretty and see-through. It's got all these little like pyramid kind of shapes in there. At the bottom, like it looks like there's plants in it that are just like coming up through it, but I know that's not the case. Like it looks like algae. And then the last one is just a little aura quartz, which I don't even know if you'll be able to see the color. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the rainbow in it. But I thought this would be particularly cool to take pictures with, like to maybe like put it through, like take photos through it. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Whoa. And it's very clear. I've been trying to get like my hands on a prism to take pictures with, but I just haven't done it yet. I haven't gone to a place that sells it because the only place I've been able to see it otherwise is Amazon. And I was like, well, not doing that. Yeah, so that's my new crystals, the new ones. I'm in the process of buying either a shelf from like Killstar or from an Etsy seller. Just depends on what color I want. Am I gonna wear anything on my lips today? I have no idea. I hope everybody's been having a good week, because mine was so-so. I kind of want to just keep it like really chill and really natural. I don't know, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. I think that's the look we're gonna go for today. We're gonna go with. Song of the day is Buckle from We Are Scientists, because I've been listening to a lot of We Are Scientists this week, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you would know that We Are Scientists is my favorite band in the entire world, and I've just been listening to a bunch of older stuff and going through older photos, so yeah. That's been fun. That's been fun this week. Yeah, I'm gonna get back in the swing of filming, because now I don't have another band in Seattle for like over a month. Thank God, because this week was a lot. And thanks for all the love on my last video. Ow, that hurt. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you like my channel, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks to my patrons. Y'all are awesome. I will leave some links to some stuff in the description below. And other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!